So it is match day -2 for the Indian team. The World Cup's already seen 1.5 games. One of them was completely one-sided. Who knows, the second one could be one-sided too. That despite the fact that Pakistan were in a precarious position, but then got 286. So seems tough that Netherlands will chase it down. But we are going to focus on what's happening with the Indian camp, and it's not great news on 2 counts. One is, of course, Mr. Gill, who is not well, who missed 2 practice sessions. So we don't know whether he's participating. I don't think he's participating in today's practice session as well, because the Indian team is practicing as we speak. So that's not great news. The other bit also comes from weather, which Harshit will update us a little later, because he was spending some time on. We've taken the responsibility away from Siddharth to keep.
By the way, I just had to send something.
Go ahead.
After the badminton result.
Of course. So, historic moment in the Asian Games, because Satvik Sairaj Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty are in the men's doubles final. Historic. In the history of the Asian Games, this has never happened for India. So, for the first time, we are going to win silver in the Asian Games. A short silver.
Even Pranoy is bronze,
I mean, first time we would have win silver. We've already won so many silvers.
Yeah, but Pranoy was bronze after 40 years.
Exactly.
At least you had a precedence of Syed Modi.
Exactly. But only the second bronze also.
Yes.
In badminton, now you're gunning for gold.
You're gunning for gold, and it will be not surprising if Satvik Sairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty do it.
Between singles, doubles, we've never won a silver.
No.
Never. See,
Again, the
singles,
Chinese,
we have women's has won, not the men.
Men only.
So then how are you discounted?
Men second
So
only.
you didn't say men.
Men.
Medal to medal हो गए हैं.
Only in the compound archery, but Nikhil will disagree with that.
No, but it's still men.
Yeah,
I
so
disagree with the fact that you guys are all jumping with compound victories.
It
They
is.
said that it is not an Olympic event.
Yes.
So that's why it's rather easy. We'll see. Talk to me when you win a medal at recurve, and guess
which
what
you
we
did
won it.
today.
Also, when in the recurve event, if I'm not wrong, the distance here is 50 meters. Over there, it's going to be 70 meters in the Olympics.
Yeah, that's how recurve. That's the main difference.
So, yeah,
the distance.
It's tougher also that. So recurve. I am with you when you're saying that winning it there at the Olympics is going to be even more tougher. Competition and of course this is
yeah. From Asian Games to Olympics will be tougher.
No, and
But,
the prouder moment is that they have beaten the reigning world doubles champion Aaron Chia and Sui Wick, who prior to the Asian Games they had a 1-8 head-to-head record. 1-8. They beat them in the BW 1000 super event in Indonesia. Now they made it 2-8, and it's come in the semi-final of the Asian Games. Cannot be any prouder than this.
Absolutely. I mean, look, we know that Satvik and Chirag have probably been one of the more consistent duos in recent times on the BW circuit, and a big pride really for India that these guys have been actually doing consistently well, you would say, ever since last Commonwealth, when they actually surprised a few people, although they shouldn't have, but then thereafter sustained success has been there for them on the BWF tour as well.
Yep.
Yeah, but we will do a separate video
Yes.
on badminton later. This is about cricket. So Rahul Dravid came for the press conference, and this is the most important bit about Gill's fitness that is just fresh off the newsstands. Rahul Dravid has said that Gill is feeling better. Medical team has not ruled him out.
Yes.
Will take a call on the 8th,
day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
which is on match day.
Yeah, but feeling better could be anything, right? Feeling better could mean the 103 temperature is now 101.
Or 100.
Yeah, but if 101 becomes 100, you can play. Lots of players have played with popping a pill.
That's true. That's true.
But 103 will be very tough.
Yeah.
Even if you pop in a pill. So still
It would probably fall unconscious.
yeah, so still a step.
Yeah.
Rahul Dravid, the coach,
He
in
did
fact
it.
that 100
Kolkata.
that he got in that Kolkata test match 2001.
Yep.
He had fever.
He had fever.
Oh.
So that was his secret he mentioned.
Dean Jones also 210 Chennai.
But Dino was not well ahead of the game.
Ah.
Unwell ahead of the game. Dino became unwell while playing the match.
Yes.
Which is worse, you would say.
Yeah. But the thing is, what happens is if you're unwell, you then don't want to take the field.
Yeah.
That is a tougher call to take. Once you start playing and you fall unwell, then you have no option but to continue playing.
Exactly.
Whether then, your performance
you don't
dips or
realize
not.
when you're playing.
Yeah. Actually, you realize it much later. I mean,
exactly.
Dino, I remember, so he had dehydration, started puking and all of that. But he said even that was fine. He continued to play. It's when he got out, he took an ice bath and then fainted and then only woke up 2 days later. So test match was on.
Yes.
That was a coma.
I mean, coma, yeah, kind of, you could say.
2 days.
Like he has no memory of those 2 days. He was in hospital when he woke up.
He got the ultimate double whammy. Playing in Chennai, ultimate humidity, heat. Plus at that time, Chennai was a concrete bowl. And during a particular period, there was a wind that would get the stench from the Kuam that's there. It's a big nala there. The stench would fill the entire ground. And boy, oh boy.
That would have resulted in the puking.
Exactly. And even more remarkable than Dino was Greg Matthews
he
wearing
wore
a
a
sweater
cardigan, yeah.
throughout the entire test match.
No,
was he
but-
also unwell?
No, he was not. So the story about Greg Matthews, the off spinner for Australia, in that he, for the entire duration of the test match, was bowling with a sweater on.
Yes.
In that heat. So there's a reason, but I read much later. So that was his way, psyching himself up. He was like, if heat is a challenge, I'll take it to the next level. I'll wear a sweater and I'll show you that I am gutsy enough to play in this heat with a sweater on.
Risking a stroke.
Yeah. He just went next level.
And he bowled unchanged.
Yeah.
Throughout 40 overs he bowled
My
with that
goodness.
sweater, with that cap on, and
Yeah.
got you that tight test.
It was his message to probably psych himself up and also to let his teammates also know that don't worry, we will do it. We can do it. This heat won't get the better of us. We are going to fight us. So that was his messaging. I mean, in Dino's case, he says later that when he started puking, he would have left the field, but because Alan Border was at the other end, who was his captain. Border was like a tough cookie. He actually said that he was Victorian, Dino.
Victorian.
He says, get this weak Victorian out, get me a Queenslander, like from my state, tougher guys. He said, as soon as I heard that, I was like, now I'll show him that I'm not going to leave the field. I'll show him how strong
And fainted for 2 days.
Yeah, but he batted, got you a double 100
Yeah.
and then fainted. So, but he made a point. So
Made both the points.
yeah, it happened here in Chennai. So
Yeah.
coming back to the whole thing. But you know what? I just mentioned this because we're talking about dengue, and most people and most reports that I've read are saying that no chance he'll be available to play. In fact, people are saying that good chance that he won't even be available for the next game versus Afghanistan. This is the news that we broke on Sports Day early in the morning at about 8 o'clock, 7:45, 8. So at that time, the report suggested that most likely he won't be playing. Now, when Dravid says this, see, had he been severely affected with dengue, they would have kind of already said it now.
Yeah.
I think the fact that they're waiting, and then I thought that this is not possible. Then I met somebody in office because we were discussing this. I met somebody in office who mentioned that his sister just got dengue, and but the day she got tested for dengue, she became fine just the next day. So was basically telling us when we were saying that no chance he'll make it, he said no, there is a chance. What happened is what doctor tried to explain. He said sometimes you don't detect it earlier because the fever doesn't come. So the worst is past. Suddenly the fever comes, you test it, and it's on its way out. So next day, it suddenly you become fine, and then you say, but it only lasted a day. It did not. It lasted much longer.
Yeah.
You don't know. So I'm just saying there's a silver lining. So I'm just hoping that if they are also saying he's getting better, maybe the worst is behind him.
Yeah.
Could
Quite
happen.
possible. Quite
So
possible.
it could have been asymptomatic this whole while, just
Yes.
on its way out, the virus is
Sometimes on its way out is when the fever
where it peaks.
Yeah.
But wasn't it there in the Indian cricket team during the Australia
No,
series?
that was a different bug. Dengue
that was
does
a
not
different-
spread. Yeah, that was a viral bug. That was
Stomach bug.
spreading.
I'm
Yeah,
not wrong.
whichever viral was
Siraj
spreading.
and Ishan, right? Those two.
Yeah, that was spreading from one to another, and
So
so
that's
they
not
decided.
It's not dengue.
Yeah, so that was decided that you spread across and not be together to avoid that bug,
Okay.
which can spread. If all of you
Contact,
are in a group, so that's why it was decided. But in dengue's case, it's
not
mosquitoes.
contagious.
No, it's not.
So that you can't avoid
Yeah.
in India.
No, unfortunately.
Trust me, I had it. It's
You had it.
in November 2021.
Take the mic.
November 2021, man, 3-4 days of hell, absolute hell.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's it. I had it in 2010. I think I was bedridden for about a week. It was detected early, but I had the entire gambit of symptoms.
but I feel for Siddharth, he really would have missed his AC.
No, it happened in November, really? No AC at that time.
Okay, I want to know from everyone, what are your gut feeling whether Gill will be available on the 8th, or do you think he's not going to recover in time?
You know what? I don't want him to play. Because dengue is not. We don't know. I don't know how what was the severity of the illness, but then of course if it was a very high fever, that's going to take a lot out of his body. He's a high performance athlete and he needs to recover well before coming into the game. So let's not jeopardize anything.
No, that the medical team will ensure.
Yeah.
See, if they think that it's going to jeopardize his fitness and they will only not allow him to play. That much I know. What does your gut feeling say? Now, listening to what Dravid is saying, only I agree with you that only when the medical team fits that it's safe for him to play will they allow him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they won't. So that sentiment is taken care of. Don't worry, your sentiment that don't mess with him, don't spoil his World Cup. That they won't do. But what does your gut feel? Will he be fit and fine and pass the fitness parameters, whatever they may be for dengue? I don't know.
I wish I had more details, but I think he will play.
Ooh,
Might just play.
I don't think he's playing. Again, given that it's a long tournament anyway, you don't want to.
But what if he's fit, 100% fit?
If he's 100% fit, only then. But let's say even if he's 95, if he's 100%, yes, of course he starts. But even if it's 95, I think there's a chance that he may not, because given the reports that he's not, again, you're looking at Australia, he's not trained for 3 days in succession. I'm pretty sure the team also would want him to go through a few grueling net sessions as well before he takes on an opposition like Australia. So perhaps for that reason, maybe not.
If there's a practice session tomorrow and he plays in that, if Gill features in that practice session, he is playing on the 8th.
So that even I know, yeah. If he comes from practice, he will play.
He will play. He will play.
So
he will play on the 8th, yes.
So going by that logic, he is training tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay.
No, I doubt. I think it'll be touch and go, but and also why I'm not reading too much into this is because Dravid has a bit of a history of leaving it till this thing and leaving it as ambiguous as possible. No, he's not yet ruled out, but come match day is ruled out anyway, so I think he's.
But are we looking at any sort of mind games here?
No, you know for a fact the Indian team never reveals their playing 11.
I agree with you that you shouldn't take this on face value, because let's say if I'm any team, Rahul, even if I have 10-15% chance that if he can play, I will still wait. I'll tell you why. Because what's the point of saying now that no, he's ruled out, and then on the eve of the game or on the day of the game he's perfectly fine and available, then why do you even want to be in a situation where you have to do a U-turn?
Yeah.
So might as well wait till the morning of the game, and maybe back of your mind you already know that he's not fit, but I'll only announce it. There's no hurry, right? No point saying now ruled out and then if it is cholo check that. Second, if assuming that they're 100% sure he's not going to play, even then they will not want to show all their cards. They might just be like, let teams keep guessing, how do they have to plan against us, let them be worried about Shubman Gill on the eve of the game, because everyone would be worried about, make plans against him, and last moment we change it, then that might also change their plan A, whichever the opposition team they'll have to come with. So everything points in the direction of, I think, Shubman not playing, but I don't know, there's a gut feeling. That's why I asked. Gut feeling that I have, that somehow in my mind I've been imagining Shubman Gill opening in that India versus Australia game. Sometimes you have those visuals, and that's been there. So I just can't take that away from my mind. So I have just a feeling that maybe he gets slightly better, and then they say we'll wait till morning, and then in the morning he wakes up and he says, "मैं खेलेगा, I'm feeling and he pops in a pill or two and comes to. I have a feeling it'll be good for India. Though, if he's not playing, what do you reckon India does?
Go with Kishan as your opener.
Trade
Everyone,
swap.
Easy.
Yeah.
Trade
Do
swap.
not
No.
And KL goes
No,
open.
no, no,
multiple
let KL
options,
no.
many-
No.
Or
Let
Virat
KL stay
opens
number
as
two.
people
Virat
had
can
thought.
open.
As people had thought.
Yeah.
But
No.
I think it's going to be a straight swap. Shivam's even
Shivam's
left his
got
chair
Yes,
at the very third
you
of
go
it.
first. What do you think? Ishan should come and he should open.
He's a
Okay,
married
that's-
fan, you see.
I don't know. Everyone,
Ishan.
open
Yeah.
or middle order.
No, no,
KL
no,
opens,
open.
Virat opens.
No, let Ishan open, please.
Let Ishan open.
Ishan also.
Straight swap.
Poor Ishan was like, I'm the floater. Whatever said and done.
Jam
I'll do
has
everything
been
and I'm on the bench.
And everyone will play wherever they have to. I can be 5, I can be 4, I can be opener. I will just, or I can be on the bench. But it will only be done.
You
But at
prepared
the-
him for these kind of situations.
And at the nascent stage of his career that he is in at the moment, I don't think he'll mind. He knows he's not a
It's
mainstay.
like the pulling the ranks type, na senior rank.
Exactly. It's
Well,
like
yeah.
you're trying to break into an organization with like मैं ये भी कर लूँगा, हाँ ये भी कर लूँगा, ये भी कर लूँगा. You are willing to do everything for the team. Exactly.
If you're a reporter, initially you were told ये story करना.
Exactly. You're not like
story मिल रहा है.
मेरे को
When you become a big
you
reporter,
don't
then
pick beats and all, no?
But when you become a big reporter, hey, this is not my beat. I'm not going to go cover this. I only cover court.
Nah.
I'm not going to go covering your Congress and your this thing or whatever.
Of course.
And Ishan is not at that level yet where he can be commanding and demanding. So he'll play wherever he gets to play. And actually, to his credit, he's done well whenever he's been asked to play.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, 350s on the trot opening against the West
Opening,
Indies.
yes.
One he got at number 5. So I think he's been trained in this kind of a situation. I think if Gill's not fit,
Yeah.
he slots in. And
Jack of all
And
trades.
again, Asia Cup final as well, not enough runs on the board. Rohit doesn't go and open, he goes and open. Again, he was always told that whenever there's an opportunity, you will
Yeah.
be ready for it, be ready to take it.
Yeah. Even though I'm asking you all contrarian questions, heart of heart, I know it's a straight swap. Ishan comes in and he will be asked to open as he's been asked to open earlier, and that is exactly what's going to happen. But beyond Gill, there was another quote by Rahul Dravid, which I thought, which caught my
no,
fancy.
not this one.
No, but what is this? He's saying on World Cup chances. He said World Cup will not
It
be decided.
decided on adaptability and how well
Yeah,
you play.
this is a process type quote.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Full-on
excite me.
process type answer.
No, I think the question with regards to this was if teams are going to choose to bowl first, something like that.
Reading
100% that will
pitches.
I think there was
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was about
the-
reading pitches. It's-
reading pitches.
Yeah.
No,
Adaptability.
this is process. I'm not interested. Two things that really caught my eye. One is where he talks about Rachin Ravindra, where he's saying that he was asked that of course, have you done that story? We should do that story of how his name came.
Yeah,
about.
Rahul and we'll do that.
We should do a shot on it. So
Oh,
basic, yeah.
That's
so
not made up.
no.
No.
That's
He
actually how
said
his
it in a press
parents
conference.
he said it. He said it.
So Rahul and Sachin. So Rachin.
Rachin.
So Rahul for RA and Chin. To which he responded when he was asked this question. He says, no, I think he has more of Sachin's chin than Rahul's Ra, as I hardly ever got the ball off the square and he's hit, five sixes
in one.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's being typically self-deprecating humor of Rahul Dravid, because I remember when he played his first and last T20 international, it came about on the same day. That was in Cardiff. I was there and I interviewed him, and
3 6s or something.
he hit 3 6s, and so I said, now you've hit 3 6s, you should continue playing T20. He's like, no, let the world remember me for this, because I know I won't be able to do any more after this.
To be fair, he did have a half decent IPL career when he used to open.
Yes, ODI numbers are incredible.
Yeah, of course, ODI
No,
numbers were
but all I'm saying is you always remind us that test.
Yes, yeah,
Test he can't play.
One of the few to
But
score
very
10,000 in
underrated.
both tests and ODIs. One of the
And
only
had a decent kick in those
Yeah.
times.
Close to 40 average.
Nobody, you're right. Nobody, always you'll be talking about him being the wall, him getting all those runs here and there
Okay.
in this corner. But
Who
of the
has-
few batters who have both 10,000 runs in tests and ODIs?
Who has the second fastest 50 in ODI cricket for India?
Has to be Rahul Dravid
It is
now.
Rahul Dravid.
Has to be considering who we're talking
Yeah.
about. Because, look, bit of an anticlimactic question.
He had 4 6s also.
Tell us the opposition now.
I know.
That trivia should be at that.
New Zealand at the Rajiv Gandhi Stadium.
No, which is true. But I'm saying
Lal Bahadur Shah.
underrated as a white ball cricketer also is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but the other bit that really caught my fancy, which I want to say. So he says that it's so exciting that we will be traveling to the 9 cities. Hopefully, we will travel to 11 cities. Pray tell me, how does he travel to 11 cities when there are only 10 cities that are hosting the tournament?
Maybe he meant like 11 matches. we
Sorry,
played.
11 matches, not
He-
11
he-
cities.
he
He
made
will
a
have to
bit of a-
repeat it, and he'll have to go to play the semi either to Mumbai
But
where they
or
play
to
Sri Lanka
Kolkata.
or to
Or Kolkata.
Kolkata where they play South Africa.
And the final is in Ahmedabad.
In Ahmedabad.
Yeah.
So
So
you're
they can
only-
only be playing in those 10 cities.
They're only playing at 9 actually now that you look at it because
Chennai.
They're not playing in Hyderabad.
Rahul Dravid has some plans.
Exactly. I was also coming to that. Maybe this time not in front of Gateway of India do you want to do your photo shoot.
No, but which other place?
Some other place.
Mohali? You have to go somewhere else, which is not in the calendar. No, because
Trivandrum? Trivandrum, very scenic
See,
place.
Bangalore also India are playing.
they're playing I think in all centers except Pune if I'm not wrong.
No, they are playing in
No, then which is the one?
Bangladesh. They're playing.
Oh right. So which is where they're not playing? Hyderabad.
Hyderabad.
They're not playing in Hyderabad.
can you take some audience question? Because there's somebody waiting for me. So I'll just go. Basically, I want to. The tailor has come for my measurement. Waiting for very long.
Yep. Okay, Aditya
Madhav, you
Kavlekar.
can change the shift. Yeah.
Okay. So Aditya Kavlekar saying, what will happen if Ishan Kishan scores a double century again versus Australia?
Then you'll go back to the bench for the next game.
Yeah, he will.
Sir,
Simple as.
As simple as that. Because see, when he got a double ton,
He was dropped.
and
Yeah.
who wasn't playing at that time?
Shubman Gill.
Exactly. Now,
And then Shubman Gill came back and also scored a double ton.
exactly. So that's how it will be. And what is it? KK Singh, if he has viral,
Aha.
if I lost it.
Hey, give this to us, no? We'll use it from here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Siddharth can take it from there.
क्या
From there.
मुझे
From
दे दो
there.
ना.
let us do it live only.
okay.
Look at that. Look at that.
Finally.
We thought we should do it in our live. So
Yeah.
many people complained of our chairs.
Chuck the
So
India.
we have the live
Very
chairs,
foldable chair.
new chair. Then we inaugurated
With you guys.
with you guys
Wonderful.
all here.
No more squeaky noises.
Yes.
Don't jinx it.
That can't squeak.
Try it.
Oh
There
boy.
it is.
Okay, please have a seat.
Wonderful.
We thought we
Om Namah Shivaya.
Oh my god, no one fall off of this,
But we
please.
will do it on the live chairs.
Yeah.
Come on.
What's so good, yeah.
So nice.
That's good.
नहीं और नहीं. The man.
एक बारी सबको wave कर दीजिए पहले.
The man who's responsible, who has got us all the chairs, the Kaligar.
Thank you. Thank
This
you.
is nice.
This is very comfortable. No kiki kiki.
No more back problems for any of us.
No more back
Actually, yeah,
issues.
this is actually very comfy.
Yes, it is. No squeaking and all that. So thank goodness.
Anyway, we'll carry on with some questions. We'll
yeah.
say, let's see.
Akshat Agrawal, you have to go back to the starting of the video. We gave the badminton news already
Oh, there
at the
it
very
is. Shiva
beginning.
mouse.
Yeah, he's okay. He'll bring the mouse. Yeah, so that we've already done that particular.
Yeah, Akshat. Okay, then also Sepak Takraw has all been done, my friends. Check out Siddharth Sharma, all of us.
All of those videos, all of those updates we've got you
Already on
covered.
Sports Today.
Yep.
And Siddharth, we'll just have to collect that.
Collect that. Okay. 1 minute.
Let's see, go down.
Yeah. Okay. Go down. Okay. Freaking awesome is saying better not take risk with Shubman at this point.
आइए दिनेश जी भी आएंगे आइए सर आइए
आइए, sir.
आइए
That's okay.
Okay. So freaking awesome is saying better not take risk with Shubman at this point.
Yes.
He needs rest for a few days, even if he feels okay. If he has to play long innings, he may feel tired. He may not feel tired when he's not.
They might
playing.
just, in the best case, I think what they'll do is they'll make a bat and probably bring on the sub fielder when they're fielding. It's quite possible.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I don't know. See, if you're not recovered and it takes, dengue or viral, you do feel weak.
Exactly, that's what I was saying, because it takes so much, out of your body,
out of the system, yeah.
out of the system. Yes,
Yep.
it's not easy to recover from,
I'm
illnesses.
pretty sure, given, of course,
Yeah, even COVID is so bad.
I'm
Dengue.
sorry, I have to take this one. It's Santosh Jaju saying that Gargi, you should use the previous chairs to climb on the new ones.
Oh my goodness.
He makes a good point. The man makes a good point.
That's a
And
good
it
joke.
was, this came about thanks to Vishal 6181 suggestion, because he was the one who said, no, please change those squeaky chairs. And we took it.
Vishal,
And many
there you
others.
see, we hear you, not just Vishal, all of you guys, very loud and clear.
Yeah, now we hear you more than the chairs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
KK, mithai kahan hai? We'll give the mithai only on November 19th when India wins the World Cup. That's the time only. No, nothing before that. Nothing.
Just don't trust Siddharth and his cuisine choices a lot.
Since Harshit's working hard, I got him some chai.
Oh my goodness.
That's a nice mug.
The only cup we have for now, hopefully this one as well for a longer duration. Which I'm happy with these ones as well.
Yep. The studio is getting a total makeover finally.
Yeah.
2 days to go
Yeah.
I
before.
wouldn't say total, but
It's, I mean, whatever. This is 80% total, my friends. The chair. The chair was the biggest thing that we had to get, and thank goodness.
Siddharth, could you tell us what you'll be having in this new mug?
Oh
Is it
my
nice?
god.
What is it?
Very
I haven't thought about it
carbonated.
yet. See, I haven't gotten it yet, but you've gotten it.
You're complaining already. Acha, we
From,
will have yours
from
as
far
well.
away, it'll look like black coffee or black tea.
but we all know
then-
what it is.
Yeah.
But we all know it.
Ah, chai. Thank you.
Leave it now.
Yeah.
Shubman is there.
Filter copy, maybe.
Thank you.
Chai for you as well.
Thank you,
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Good
I'll
chai.
show this.
Shivam, how do you like it? I love it. Say
Beautiful.
Shivam.
Indeed, indeed. So it's a toast to the entire Sports Today family members and to all our dear friends here. It's a toast.
Don't cheer with empty glasses.
It's not empty though.
You got the empty one?
You got the empty one.
Oh no! You got the empty ones. Damn it! Now we'll get banned for this also. Giving an empty cup to the lady.
I
Damn.
know. Where are manners?
Well, because
Exactly.
she just chose to have it before all of us.
Exactly.
Off camera.
She finished it.
One jug.
Exactly.
All the tea gone.
Gaurav was saying justice for Sky. Why justice for Sky, yaar?
Yeah, in fact, this is an interesting thing because I think Dravid had mentioned in the press conference.
Yes, he
he's
did.
saying that this is the nature of our country. 2 good knocks and someone becomes a great player. He's saying we always believed in him, but temper the expectations.
Hold
ahead.
your horses.
Anyways, justice for Sanju sounds better.
It just always does.
It's always the case. Just
Always justice.
You're going to hear about that in 4 months' time now, 5 months.
Yeah.
Santosh Jaju saying, will Dew be a factor in Chennai? Not at this
No,
point.
let's be fair. Lenormand
usually
Dew rain may be a factor.
Rain is a factor, yes. Dew traditionally around October, November.
That's more up north, not so much in south.
South, you will get the dew factor during February, March.
Exactly.
IPL time, you see
IPL time, why do you think mostly Bangalore and all?
the dew, man, it's really, really a big thing. So, when Dravid says, Nofil Zach is saying, when Dravid says something like that, consider Gill.
That's what I was saying. I
Is
said
it?
that, if he says this, often he plays his cards very close to his chest. So if he's saying, no, there's still a chance.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
never
a
got
thing.
that vibe. I don't know why. I think maybe in the World Cup he will just say, okay, we are giving him ample time. Let's see. In a bilateral series, you want to just play around, but I don't think in a World Cup game he would want to do that. So,
Since I also have a question for you guys. Whosoever is getting a good view of the screen, can you please update me with the score?
It's 103 for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the camera is absolutely obscured here.
yeah.
Exactly.
20.3 overs, 103 for 2,
No,
chasing 287, 286 for victory, if I'm not wrong.
So they're on
27,
course.
yeah.
They're on course.
They actually are.
Yeah, I mean, Delida is he's the key along with Teja Nidamanuru and Scott Edwards. Edwards is the guy who really provides the finishing touches in the
playing in the
5
middle
position.
order.
To be fair, considering the runs they have, if they bat 50 overs and don't lose too many wickets, then with a chance.
See, so 29 overs to go. That is
What a
175
Van Beek.
balls. Yeah, Logan, man, he
Exactly.
is.
One
Yeah.
Logan
One beat the man.
Yeah.
Oh.
And as he mistimed it, Vikramjit.
He did, but he didn't find the
No,
field.
Safe.
No, it's okay.
Safe.
If you hit it in the air, you will survive most of the time.
Of course, Pakistan aren't catching anything.
Oh my god.
Maybe a
That's where
viral.
the joke was headed.
No, they are so bad they don't even catch a cold. That's the problem with Pakistan. So
No, I disagree. You're being mean to them.
Huh?
Going by what had happened in the warm-ups, let's not forget of that number that we all were witness to. They are the second best catching team in terms of.
In Asia.
in Asia,
But that is since
in the Asia Cup,
2019.
remember they showed those stats.
They are the second best
I
catching team, by
have
the
a
way.
serious concern over those numbers. man. Serious concerns.
No.
Pakistan, ever since their creation, has never caught well.
There are many more GPT sitting over there like you.
There is some malfunction. Like I showed Harshad. Remember one transcribed code. We are going to do the website exactly transcribed it in that way.
As
Yes. So either
Great attention to detail, I will say.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a
AI.
website we know very well.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll all tell you.
I can
Don
imagine.
Bradman.
Yep. So
non-badminton.
Non-Bradman are
doesn't make
top
those
notch.
mistakes,
No?
yeah, they are.
Anyway, I think we're good to go with the.
Sachin is saying only 10% chance of rain. I do agree. I mean,
I hope to God that it's the case. We don't want. I'm tired of seeing India matches and rain.
I'm tired of seeing those covers.
Those blue tarpaulin. So
And grey in Barsapara and Indore, it was grey, if I'm not mistaken.
to reflect the skies. No?
I know. So that's the
That's
situation.
the situation. I think that's what we all feel about the whole Gill situation. You guys can let us know how you feel in the comments, and of course,
For football, there's a Ganesh saying Champions League final between Barca Madrid or
Why are you
India
talking about
Pakistan.
Champions League final right now?
why, don't talk to him about
Rivalry,
Hello, at least your
rivalry.
club is in the Champions League.
Rivalry aspect. Of course, Barca
Barca
Madrid.
Madrid, no brainer. And
Exactly.
I agree with KK.
Exactly.
What's KK saying?
Barca Madrid, no brainer.
brainer, yeah.
Exactly what I said.
Exactly. It is the most fiercest rivalry of all time. Okay, maybe they are not in the Champions League, but maybe the Rangers Celtic.
Rangers Celtic, yeah, obviously.
But again, more of
Or maybe
a
River Plate Boca Juniors.
Oh yeah, I remember River Plate Boca when they tried holding the final overseas somewhere. They had to postpone it one time because the fans caused so much trouble.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
That kind of stuff happens.
Yep. So we hope. Netherlands versus Pakistan match is proving to be a real good fight at this time.
Yeah.
Netherlands
Can
are
make
no
some business.
pushovers.
It's well in the balance.
Yep. And
Yep.
if they do it,
Oh my goodness.
Pakistan, man oh man,
I think YouTube over there will probably hang or something.
it'll explode.
Yeah.
I mean, not in the negative sense, but it will explode with anger in that way.
How does
So
something explode in the positive sense?
it's Pakistan, yeah. We have to tread with caution every single time. So we have to give all these kind of disclaimers.
Disclaimer.
So exactly.
Alright, guys,
So
with that, we'll
yep.
take your leave.
Build up will continue. I think tomorrow Rohit might come for the PC and Nikhil and team Vishal 611. Thanks for the change of chair. If anyone come to Chicago, I owe you dinner.
Ah, thanks.
Yes, we
Keep
shall.
that in mind.
We shall. So thanks, Vishal. We do take everybody's comments, and if it's sensible, we do implement it also. So that's about it. Tomorrow, I think Rohit Sharma will come for the press conference, and Pat Cummins will come for Australia.
Absolutely.
Because it's T-1 for India's opening
Match
game.
day.
Yep.
And Australia.
And tomorrow, the final day of the Asian Games. And we got one more chair.
Of course, we
Five.
have
We need five.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Yes, I remember.
यहाँ पर.
Go.
5-star chairs. In fact, you were 6-star.
Super 6.
Super 6
Super
indeed.
Not the cricket type.
Yeah, exactly. So that is the current situation.
Anyway, we've got things
Yeah.
to take care of in
So
the
we'll see
studio
you.
as well.
Tomorrow is the
We'll see.
final day of the Asian Games, by the way.
Final day of the Asian Games. India closing in on 100 medals. It is in fact
Official.
certain that India will be crossing the 100 medal mark. But when that happens, when that historic moment happens, we'll be there on Sports Today to update you with that. Presently, you're looking at the medal tally going beyond 100. Let's keep our fingers crossed for all updates. Do check out the SportsTak app as well. Log on to the SportsTak website. Press the bell as far as Sports Today is concerned. The other platforms too. But for now, we'll take your leave. Bye bye.
Bye bye.